Boys, I'm out here, you know, setting like goals for every video to make another video tomorrow as well. And I'm like setting 2,200 likes, and then I go up and up and up for every video. And yesterday I said, yo, if we get 2.2k likes in this video, I'll post another video tomorrow as well. And that video now has 3,524 likes. Wow. Thank you guys so much for all of the support. Thank you so much. And you obviously know the drill. How many likes for today's video? You guys are all asking yourself, yo, how many likes, Marin? How many freaking likes? And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking we're looking at 2,000. You know what? It's Saturday. We're thinking 2,200 today as well. So with that being said, everybody, you know the drill. 2,200 likes on this video for yet another video tomorrow as well. The first thing I want to talk about in this video is crosshair placement. And this is something a lot of Fortnite players don't really seem to realize that is important. Crosshair placement is basically how you place your crosshair when running around the map, when fighting people, and just generally when you play. Your crosshair placement can matter a lot and impact your aim. Here is a quick clip of bad crosshair placement. It isn't terrible, but it is pretty bad. As you guys can see, I'm going out for a kill and I see this opponent. I have to flick quite a bit to reach his head. Luckily I do hit it, but that was a relatively hard shot and it absolutely didn't have to be. If I just held my crosshair at head level, going out of my box and back into my old tarp, I would have to do no micro adjustments at all, and it would be such an easy shot to hit. In short, always try to keep your crosshair at head level so you don't have to make those small micro adjustments all the time. This clip showcases three things: good crosshair placement, trigger discipline, and click timing. The two last are kind of the same thing, but this clip is actually pretty nice. I see this opponent and I see that he's clueless, so I hop into his box, hit him for 171, and finish him off with the SMG. This is how easy it can actually be. Jumping into this guy's box, I was 100% sure that I was going to get the elimination, and that was not a 50-50 at all. This next tip might sound very simple, but trust me, it is one of the best tips to get better aim on Fortnite, and it is both for PC and controller players, maybe especially for controller players, and that is simply taking your time when fighting and aiming. Because taking your time might result in you actually hitting a shot instead of missing it. And furthermore, it can lead you to hit a 200 pump instead of a 60 pump. So what my tip is to simply take your time and aim in on your opponent. You don't have to ADS in on his head or anything like that, but just simply know that you are going to hit your shot. Obviously, hitting headshots all the time is not easy, but if you take your time and actually focus on what you're doing and keep a good crosshair placement whilst doing all of those things, you're going to have better aim than 99% of players in the Fortnite community. The next step is investing in Aimbeast. It is about $5 on Steam and I highly recommend it. Once you're in there, you want to follow the instructions on the screen right now. Your sensitivity in Aimbeast is your sensitivity in Fortnite with 2 added decimals. So if you use 8% like me, you go to 0.08 on Fortnite slider on Aimbeast. A ton of people have been asking me about my Aimbeast routine, and that is completely understandable as there aren't that many great Aimbeast routines out on the internet, especially not for Fortnite. So that is why I will in this video share my Aimbeast routine with everyone watching, and I hope you guys enjoy it. This Aimbeast routine only consists of 2 maps that I do for about 15 minutes before I go in game every single day and every single time I play. I would highly recommend everyone playing Fortnite to adapt aim training into their warm-up routines, because not only will you have better aim when you actually hop into games and play, but you will also improve your aim in the long term. So it is definitely good to just do a little bit of aim training here and there, maybe before and after a Fortnite session, if you really want to improve your aim and become the best you can. The 2 maps I play on Aimbeast is Air Track, as shown on screen right now, and Pop Click 180. I play these 2 maps because they have everything I need, and I feel like I'm improving so much when I'm playing these 2 maps alone. Maybe in the future I'll add some more maps to this routine, but for now that is what I do, as said earlier, for 15 minutes on each map before I hop onto Fortnite and start my session. Next up, and I absolutely hate to say this in a video, but it has to be said, if you want that crisp clean aim, you have to have proper equipment. If you have a broken controller or a broken mouse with a broken optical sensor, it is going to be very hard for you to have consistent good aim. So if you really want to go pro, want to become better, investing in a new mouse or a new controller is definitely the way to go. because improving on broken inputs is also going to be very difficult because you're playing on, well, a broken input. In addition to that, I've got to say that a good mousepad is so nice. It is not a must, but I would highly recommend it. If you have a bad, worn out mousepad and have some money to invest, I would put my money there. Mousepads are underrated and extremely important for your performance in-game. Last, in addition, I'm going to use in this video, I'm sorry boys, but in addition to that, if you have the opportunity to get mouse skates or hyperglides on your mouse, I would really recommend it to everyone watching. If you do not know what it is basically mouse feet for your mouse that will make your mouse slide easier on the mouse pad, and it just feels so much smoother. A lot of pros like Booga uses this, and trust me, it is worth the try, and they're about like $5. So if you have the money for it, definitely go for it. Moving on with the video, we've got to talk about sensitivity and finding the perfect sensitivity. And I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that say having a lower sensitivity will make it easier to aim, and having a higher sensitivity will make it easier to build and edit. And even though there is a lot of truth in that, I want to say that it doesn't really matter if you want to experiment with different sensitivities. A lot of people think you gotta be 10 years on the same sense to acquire the god aim, but that is simply not true. Humans' hand to eye coordination is incredibly good, everybody, and swapping sensitivity won't change that. So if you want to change your sensitivity, don't be scared to do it. You will get used to it nearly immediately. So once again, don't be scared to swap sensitivities. Try out low sense, try out high sense. It doesn't really matter. That's all I want to say in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I could add that creative maps is a good way to practice aim, but since I haven't been doing it recently, I really see no need to add it. However, that is everything for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. 2,200 likes, and I'll post another video tomorrow. With all of that being said, everybody, please go on to have a wonderful day for me, and I'll see you all later. Take care, everybody.